everyone, my name is PearlescentMoon and welcome back to Hermitcraft Season 10, Episode 31. Before we get into the really big events of today's video, we're going to be starting off this episode with a bit of a fun invite to playtest a segment of Impulse's game, Metro Mayhem.
Let's find somewhere to put our stuff because I don't think I have a chest.
Oh, we're going to die?
Next to it.
Oh
no.
wait, we can't have speedy pants.
Well, actually,
basically.
you shouldn't die. Well, you could die, but
we
I guess
can't
you
have,
just keep
can't
stuff
have
in your
Depth
inventory.
Strider though, right?
Yeah, just take off all your clothes off.
Okay.
There was a little bit of hesitation there. That's warranted.
I'm gonna put my hat on.
That was an odd request. that was an odd request. I get that.
Yeah, you could have worded it a bit differently, buddy. That's fine. Okay. I'm taking my clothes off. I'm ready to go diving.
Thanks for that.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna race through, and basically the end is after this water treatment plant. So you'll know what I'm talking about. There's like a pipe that you got to swim through, and then it's gonna open up to what's gonna be like the Hermit History Hall. And that hasn't been worked on just yet. So as soon as we get to there, that's the end of the race for now. Actually, you know what? Let's run through that part.
Oh,
let's make it all the way back to. Let's make it all the way back to here. I mean, there's nothing to see there. It's just a flat run. But let's see how long that takes. Here we go. I'm gonna count us in, and then we go. You ready?
All right. Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
That was 2 buttons.
Oh, I was hoping to sneak in the door with you.
Ah, don't you steal my buttons.
These weren't really. Oh.
Arr.
I lied about the shortcut. What
What do you mean you lied about the shortcut?
You got too far ahead. Oh.
Ah? Did you steal?
No.
I heard that.
I'm throwing my own race.
Wow, dude. Okay. Conductor only.
No.
Oh no! That's a dead end. Ah!
Uh-oh, you went in the...
Wait, how?
You don't want to be the conductor.
No, I don't want to be.
Oh, he makes a comeback. He makes
there's
a
a button
comeback.
there. I didn't find the button.
Come on, Pearl. You can do it.
Oh, don't you say you can do it. I was in front of you for a long time. Thank you very much.
Food break.
Oh, don't food break me.
Myself eat. Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Woo!
Ah, I got squished. Okay. Oh, look at all this. This is cool new since I was last in here.
Let's go.
Okay. I love the music. It was so much fun. Ah! So much dripstone everywhere.
Look, she's on me.
Oh, I'm right behind
she's right
you.
behind me.
Of course I am.
Uh-oh, he blows it.
Oh, he's stuck. Hey, Impulse.
Oh, this is tricky. You got to get it just right.
No.
Oh, stuck. No.
I'm catching up, Impulse. Okay.
Ooh, this is the part. Be careful.
Be careful. Oh,
Woo.
trident, guys. Okay, you are getting a bit of gap on me right now. Hello.
You made me
Hi.
look.
Made you look.
Oh no, I think we're out of wind charges.
Turtles. Where the 2 turtles in here?
Oh no, we're not. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, you tried to look it. That didn't work for you.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm still behind you.
God.
Okay.
God. Oh.
Ooh,
Oh, I really hope
what's
there's wind
this?
charges.
Oh, look at this area.
Oh,
Cool.
there it is.
Woo!
No, missed it.
Yeah, buddy.
No,
Parkour
she's
shark.
parkour master.
Woo!
No, I got hit.
Let's go.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. Of course she's beating me at parkour.
Ah!
Why did I put parkour here?
Woo!
What was I thinking? Oh.
Ah! No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get wrecked. Oh, I got wrecked.
Ah, you got
Come on.
wrecked. What's up, Impulse? You losing?
No, I'm about to make up for it. It's fine. Oh gosh,
Wanna
she's
go up the
beating
ladder?
me. She's beating me.
I can't risk the ladder. I don't know where that goes.
Trixie.
Is he going to let it out?
Okay, are we going for it, chat? Are we going for it? We're going for it. I said I wasn't going to do any shortcuts, but here we are.
You said, oh, you got to play the
behind.
shortcut.
We're behind. We got it. We got to try it. We got to see if it works.
Let me out.
Yes. Oh!
Whoa, only just,
Okay,
buddy.
that was cheating.
Woo! You had to cheat to get in front of me. Wow.
I did.
There
you
we
had
go.
what a heck of a lead.
Oh, we cutting corners.
Oh, this is gonna be fun when these are full of builds.
Oh my gosh, what's gonna be in here?
This is the Hermit History Hall, so there'll be a build from each season that we go through.
Cool.
So you can see the signs. Season 8.
I'm gonna cut them off, guys. I'm gonna
Season
cut them off.
9. No!
Yeah, that's right. I'm right behind you, Impulse.
Oh, look at that. We ended almost at the right time.
Oh, amazing. Woo!
There we go!
Oh, I almost had you.
Woo!
Yeah, it's
4
a
minutes.
cheat. You cheater.
I did cheat. I did cheat.
cheater.
Did you see what I did on the water basin
I didn't
one?
look behind, but I think you can swim up the spouts or
I
something,
went.
right?
I jumped up onto the side rail and went around the side, so we're going through the water.
You weren't
But
even
it's
dolphining. What the heck?
It's a 4-block jump, so you have to nail it.
Oh, okay. That's cheeky.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
3:58:47. So it's almost a 4-minute race. I was gonna do multiple laps of this. Maybe one's good.
I mean,
multiple. 4
you
minutes
could do
for a
2
race?
laps. You could do 2.
You think
that's
so?
good,
It's not
yeah.
too long.
No, it's not too late. It's like 1 is good if you want like a nice quick clip, but if you're like fine with a little bit longer, I think 2 laps is fine. You can always have 2 versions. Like allow in either 2 lap or 1 lap mode. Because at the end of the day, it's dependent on people, right? Yeah, that was so good, dude. I'm so excited to see this like fully done. I absolutely cannot wait to play that when it's all fully complete. That was so much fun. And from map design to music, he's absolutely killing it. Either way, it is down to business time because last episode I was invited to Zed's upcoming game show. Is That Sheep Looking at Me? And with that invite, I was also given a challenge to complete and submit for review. And I gotta say that the game show time is very much coming up, so I better get things moving. And just to remind everyone, that challenge is to take 6 Spyglass screenshots and then proceed to hide a sheep in exactly one of them for Zed to find. Now, I've been brainstorming some fun little ways to attempt this, so let's rock it. First things first, for screenshot number 1, I'm gonna need a lot of sheep heads. And I could make a farm, considering I have these guys from the very start of the season, you know, to get them that way. But I need a little bit of time away from the base. I've been spending way too much time here building, just kind of holed up in the own land. So I'm going to go exploring and see if I can find some. Alright, I have some sheep heads after about 3 hours of searching. And this statistic for getting these sheep heads is way too high for the fact that I only have this many. And that is also including 2 that I already had in my chest. But other than that, this is an abysmal amount of sheep heads for that long and for that many sheep. Either way, we've got them. Plus, if I do need some more sheep heads, then Jeff does have a shop, so we can always go there if we have to, but I wanted to get them myself. In order for me to appropriately plan for this screenshot, I think we have to pick our perspective first to figure out what exactly is going to be in the frame. I think this frame is going to be completely fine for what I want to do here, and I'm just kind of mentally thinking about all the borders of the image and essentially where it's completely useless to place some of these sheep heads. Because the idea is I'm going to place a bunch of these down as fake sheep decoys. And then honestly, not hide a real sheep in this picture at all. That'll be for a different shot. Because the idea is to completely throw off Zed into where the sheep actually is, right? We want him to lose. We don't want him to find the sheep, and we still have to hide it in plain sight. So this is decoy number 1. I'm gonna chuck a sheep head on top of this trapdoor to make it look like it's a little bit higher up for the actual height of a sheep. I'm gonna chuck another one right here, peeking its little face around the corner, just like that. That's on the edge of this little pathway here. Oh, and also, by the way, I know this is completely random, but you know, I probably haven't really introduced this tunnel very much. I made it some episodes ago, and ever since then, I've just been slowly adding details, but I added some redstone to it the other day. That was a little peek of redstone through the hole there. And look what happens when I press this note block. Ready? Oh, look at it! And it's a 3-way switch too. So you can turn on and off these tunnel lights at any of these entry and exit tunnel locations. Look at this. Look at it just turn off. You can turn it on and off from absolutely anywhere. It really is just a simple redstone line above that, all connected together, but it works. And then also this building up here, the entry and exit to the tunnel, I finally interior decorated it. Look at this lovely thing. We got the nice little sunflower pattern on the floor. We got a little cart full of purple blocks using the armor stand mod that we managed to make that. Lovely sunflowers on the wall and a proper decoration for the tunnel staircase. It was about time we did that. I know that was a temporary distraction from the current task at hand, but I thought I would show you because it's been a while. Oh, also, I got a little minecart that just runs back and forth on this rail. Just for a bit of extra movement. It doesn't do nothing. Just, well, that would imply it does something. It doesn't do anything. It's just there to sit pretty and look good. And now we're going to fill the whole place with sheep heads. But, yeah. I'm so proud of it. Ready? Oh, I love it so much. You know what? I definitely don't need to buy more from Jeff. This is absolutely plenty enough. But okay, let's just kind of just start putting them absolutely everywhere now, I reckon. Don't think we need to be too finicky with where we put the rest of these heads. I think I just needed a couple to be absolute complete decoys and the rest of them that just get to sit and look pretty, you know? Alrighty, my tree is my viewing point. Let's scroll in. Yoink! Right. Render distance. That's a thing. Okay, let me fix that. Okay, so even after bumping up a bunch of my settings to max for entity render distance, yeah, they pretty much start disappearing. Hold on. Right around here. Like, my settings that I tried changing did not do absolutely anything. So, yeah, we're gonna have a significantly lower amount of range for our view scale here. After a little bit of searching to see if I can find an angle within render distance. Clearly I didn't think far enough ahead on this one. This kind of, I guess, is one of the better angles. But there's only 4 sheep heads in there, so let's move them into the spyglass. That's better. That's more like what I was going for. Look at all that. We've even got a few cheeky... Whoop, hold on. If I can just zoom in normally without the spyglass. We even have a little cheeky head behind the minecart grate there. I don't think he's gonna even look at that, but it is a little bit cheeky. But we got a few little sheep heads underneath the railing there, peeking through. Got the extremely obvious ones and just a couple little, like, you know, let's peek around the corner type situations. All right, so we're going to take a nice screenshot of this to save. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of my hotbar because pressing F1 gets rid of the spyglass, but this is going to be screenshot number 1. Nice. Screenshot number 2 is going to be involving this lovely bunch of blocks right here, and I think what I'm probably going to do is fairly obvious. I'm going to make myself a whole bunch of wonderful, actually built sheep and hide them around the screenshot. And hopefully one of the ones that'll be a little bit closer to the spyglass might be able to trick him. Dunno, probably not, but I think this one could be a fun one. Anyway, it's basically just an expanded version of the heads, except, you know, the render distance will actually work this time. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have done this on other people's bases. Because it just looks like I've pranked myself, aside from this one, you know, on the top of Tango starter base. But I've honestly pranked myself. It's fine. They're adorable. Look at these little things. That one over there, like the Pepperzilla thing, has now basically got a sheep horse, you know? It's riding a sheep. Isn't it adorable? Oh, it's so cute. I love them. Now, what I've done as well is I've made myself a bit of a noob pillar all the way over here in Gem's base area, because this is how far back I have to go to actually get all 3 of those sheep builds in shot in the perspective of the spyglass, because look at this. It zooms in so incredibly far. My gosh. Plus, I've also added a little guy sitting on the that block right there, just for added effect. The whole idea with this thing was to have this sheep on top of Tango's base here be the one that kind of just sits off to the side a little bit so that maybe Zed might second guess that, you know, is that sheep really, really far away and is it built, or is it a sheep that's just like super close up to the camera, right? Maybe it's a real sheep, that kind of thing. That's the intention behind this image. So I think if we take the shot, you know, maybe right around here, get all the sheep in it. Bam, there we go. Okay, number 3, I honestly think is just gonna be a really basic screenshot, because these screenshots are gonna take a while. And I think we could just have one that looks entirely normal that could probably just throw him off completely. And that is just a happy family screenshot of my beautiful dogs. But I've got to back up so far to make this work. Stay there. Keep looking at the camera, lovelies. Don't look away. I promise. It's going to be a great picture. It's going to be lovely. I just have to go across to another continent in order to take it. Okay, it's fine. All right, awesome. Luckily for dogs, their render distance is actually a lot further than player heads are. So this should be at least fairly easy. There we go. Look at that. It's a perfectly normal screenshot. Boop. Perfect. I love it. For this next one, I am going to need a cow. And you'll see in just a moment, but you might, already have an idea as to what I'm going to do with that cow based on what I have in my inventory right now. Hello, Mr. Cow. You're going to be part of this whole thing. Right. I also need to build up a nice little wall here. Maybe not on this side. Maybe somewhere over here. There we go. This one here. Okay. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot. Actually, I'm going to get the pig involved too. I'm going to shoot the pig. Did that just bounce? I swear that just bounced off it. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to shoot the cow. I was kind of hoping they would walk in the, kind of the same direction, but then we kind of have to go nice and far away and then take a screenshot of them if I can do it in time. Oh, this is going to be a lot harder than I thought. Hello, cow. Right, maybe I'll just shoot the cow. Well, okay. Okay, have a pig. I just killed the pig too. All right, we're going to try that again. I'm going to shoot this pig right here. And then get a spyglass picture. Come on. Ooh, go. Before it undoes thing, majiggy. Boop. Okay, I think that one clearly looks like a pig though. Boink. Okay, ready? And now. Yeah! I think that kind of looks like a sheep. We could probably use that as a screenshot. Screenshot number 5 is going to require me to make a random pen of a bunch of animals. I mean, I was going to say in the middle of nowhere, but this is at my base. But basically in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to remove this later, but I just need a ton of animals all in one space. I could have done this inside my own barn, but as we've discovered, we need quite a big range for that spyglass. So hello, friends. I think everybody can just come with me, honestly. Come on. We're all going somewhere. We're going on a journey. I've very much realized I have a massive lack of cows. And that's problematic because I really need cows for this idea to work. Where the heck am I gonna find cows around here? Luckily for me, Jem seems to have a bunch of cows even just wandering around. So, in exchange, I'll breed a few of them and, leave her a bunch of pickles because I know how much she loves pickles. Thanks, Jem. That's so kind of you. Ah, cow babies! You're adorable. I love you. Nice. And I'm just gonna yoink these ones that are wandering around. Thank you. All right, here we are, Moo-Moos. Time to get in. Here we go. In you come. Perfect. No. Oh, where do you think you're going? Get back in there. All right, 2 cows are quiet, and I'm going to breed them up because we need a bunch more animals in here. I'm going to keep breeding these and try and fill this pen right up. Maybe even try and find some animals around the place while they're growing. But in the meantime, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put a sheep head inside the pen to make it look like there is technically a sheep with all of the rest of the animals. And of course, the idea behind this is just to make it look like a sheep exists in here, when in reality, it's just a head, but it's mostly going to be covered by other animals. I've also noticed that Skizz's pyramid top is over on Tango's gigantic blimp and has actually been there for probably a few weeks now. Wonder why he hasn't moved it back yet. Could definitely help him out in the meantime, right? Oh, he's gonna love this so much. Ah, fantastic. Who needs a real pyramid top anyway when you can have this one? Here we go. Ah, look at that. That's beautiful. A perfect gradient right from the very bottom all the way to the top. You're welcome, Skizzy. Okay, hopefully this might be enough animals for at least screenshot number 5, because screenshot number 6 is going to use this same pen as well, just in a little bit of a different way. But let's see if we can get this working for screenshot number 5. There we go. Okay, it's in there. All right, I think we can make that one as the screenshot. What do you reckon? Let's do it, I think. Oh, do I have to go down a little bit more? No? Okay, that's fine. Right now. Yeah, there we go. All right, number 5 is done. And number 6, the final screenshot involves a whole bunch of name tags and Australia. I'm gonna take these, name these ones Dinnerbone, yoink, And we're gonna turn all of these lovely mobs the right side up. This is also going to be the point where I'm going to need my actual sheep. And you know what? Instead of just, I know it said hide a plain sheep inside, but I think I'm just going to add all of these sheep to hopefully throw off the fact that they might not be sheep's hooves if there is more than one sheep in the shot, right? Oh yes, this is brilliantly perfect, right? I'm going to line it up a little bit more so you can't see the little tops or the bottoms of the sheep wool, dare I say, but we have it so it's kind of like that. You can probably barely tell what hoof is which, and this is going to be up to Zed on whether or not he knows what a sheep's hooves actually look like after all this time. He's probably going to get it straight away, but I think this will be a fun shot. It's going to be completely different, and I think it'd be really cute. So I think it's worth giving it a go. Okay, sheep leg one, number 1. Oop, sheep leg number 2. There we go. Okay, let's try this one. Please let this be the screenshot. I've taken so many, it's ridiculous. I think that's the shot. I reckon it is. I think we've got to go with that. There's so many different options I could pick from at this point that really any are the best bet. I think they're all really good, but I think that's the one because there's multiple sheep legs in that. So it kind of like throws him off a little bit, right? To think that maybe it's not sheep legs. All right, with all of those screenshots now taken, they will be sent off to Zed to then be put into his game show. Now the game show actually will not be on my perspective. That is all going to be on Zed's perspective. So keep an eye on his channel over the next couple of weeks and give that a watch when it comes out. But I hope you've had a lot of fun with what we've done with all of our Spyglass pictures there. That was all right. I love it. Right. We got more things for us to do today. Last episode, as you might remember, we were working on the establishing terrain in order to get that ballroom built for our Fight Club arena, and it's looking absolutely gorgeous. And of course, the land right up there is beautiful and ready to go to have a build placed on top of it. So, with that said, it's time to get the actual structure made. I'm not going to do the interior today, so unfortunately it isn't going to be finished in this episode, but we are going to get started on the external parts of the structure, and I cannot wait to show you what kind of design I've come up for this. And with that mentioned, of course, I did make this in creative first because it is such a big and important build that I wanted to mock it out and make sure it was actually going to work. Now, to be honest, it's not quite done. I've got the bulk of it in, but I was hoping to get a little bit of some Hermit feedback partway through and then kind of make changes and adapt as we go. So it is kind of the base point, and I want to add more to it later. But it's going to be a good way for me to get started and to get going. And well, now that my base is absolutely covered in sheep, I am ready to get into building. So you know what that means. It is time to grab that popcorn, put your feet up, because we're going to get into a time lapse. Roll it!
Pearl's in
Come
serious
here, my
mode now.
little pretties.
Oh. Right! You three, get out of here before you make me smile anymore.
Okay, sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
For the
We
first
just
time.
making some jokes.
Making some
This
jokes.
is the first time.
For
Yes.
the first time in the this Hermitcraft season, I'm gonna have 3 Hermits at once give me feedback. What are my new builds? Are
A
you ready?
triple. Yes.
A triple dipple, as some people might say on the
Yes.
server. A triple dipple.
Not all opinions are equal, of course.
Right.
What
are
do
you
you mean
saying,
by
Etho?
that?
Nothing.
He's looking at me.
Wow.
And you're looking at me.
I was looking at you for reassurance.
Pearl's looking at
Alright,
Scar, though. That's the one that matters.
Oh.
All right, we're all looking at each other. I'm glad we all agree. That
Yes.
statement.
Yes.
Okay. Right, Sky, why are you dressed up like this today? What's going on?
Uh-oh.
Yes, very
Pearl,
creepy.
run.
Which goes to
There's
you today?
other meanings for my appearance, Pearl.
Okay.
I hear you tell that you have a permit. You have not made a shop.
Well, have you looked at the board? I'm clear. Clear as a dandy.
Uh-oh.
Not that I know of.
Ow!
Oh.
Like what? Come
Uh-oh.
on. What is it? What? What have I missed?
Okay, I
Tell
didn't
me.
check, but I thought you may have had an extra permit, so you're just double checking.
Technically I do. But if you name it to me, then we might discuss it further. But if you can't name it, then therefore it does not matter.
Oh.
It's purple.
Meh.
Purple?
Okay. Keep going. Keep going, mate.
Purple.
Purple?
I've got a purple shop. It's the cat bus.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Purple glass.
No.
Maybe it's like purple.
You know, I
Purple.
came here,
Magenta
I asked them
something.
around for feedback. They're too busy trying to steal my permits. This is a bad experience.
We can do this, guys.
Why are you
Gotta be
conspiring
something.
together in this?
What could be done? Purple dye, purple
What is this?
flower.
What is this? The new popo?
No, she has the
No.
flower
Oh,
shop.
I've got a flower shop.
What,
All right,
how about
Magenta.
a hint?
I just
What
did.
was it?
Wait, what?
Oh,
Oh, you're too busy talking over me. Too bad.
did you say
Dang
magenta? You said magenta, right?
Guess you'll have to
Yeah,
assess
I
and
think it's
come back
magenta.
later, Scar.
Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. All right, well, you keep.
What do you
your
got to
tour,
show
I'm
us,
gonna
Pearl?
figure
Keep
this
thinking.
out.
Right. Okay. Anyway, so what I've
Yeah.
made here is I have made a ballroom. Now it's not done. I've still got to do the interior, but I'm specifically a little bit stuck around the back of the build. Lo and behold, a hermit getting stuck at the back. What a thought.
Yeah,
And originally
sure.
I was going to ask just Bdubs over here, and you two came
Yep.
along like stragglers. So now it's a triple feedback situation here, and I would
Yay.
love to get your. Okay, maybe there's a quadruple. There's 2 scars apparently. But I'd love to get your feedback on the build. What do you think? What's
Okay,
the
I go
go?
first. I go
Yeah.
first.
Go for it.
Very difficult. You're doing something that I think is difficult, where you're taking a consistent theme that you have through your whole base,
Mm-hmm.
and your a ballroom from the outside and inside is got to display a form of elegance.
Mm-hmm.
And to take the style that you've been doing, which is solar punk in the punk region, and add elegance to it, which you've done,
Mm-hmm.
I think is fantastic. I don't know how
Okay.
you communicated that.
You're not just being easy on me, right? Like that is your thoughts. You can be harsh
I'll
on
say
me.
something
it's okay.
mean.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying
Yeah.
first reactions. Honestly, we've been
Uh-huh.
here for everybody, I don't know if you know this, but we've been here for about an hour now.
Yeah,
And
like that. Yeah.
I purposely didn't look super close, so I'll continue to
Uh-huh.
look close. But that's my initial feedback.
Okay.
I think
yeah.
it's
Suck up.
yeah, it's fantastic. Okay, now I'll look for something mean
Okay.
while somebody says the next.
So it's a ballroom, not a ball pit.
Yes.
Ooh.
So is that
Okay, I was
supposed to be
thinking it
a
was a ball pit. I was getting excited. I was like, I want to go in a ball pit.
ball
Chuck E.
pit?
Cheese.
That's a massive ball pit, Scar.
I mean, think about the fun. Think about it. You could make a floor that bounces. Everybody bounces on the Hermit bounce room.
Okay, it's funny that you say that. Because
Did somebody say a naughty word? Etho.
That was a whole sentence. What are you talking about?
yeah, you know, there'll be things. There'll be things with the ballroom later on down the line, which kind of alludes to what you're talking about, and you will find out about that, Scar. Oh, look at these bits.
I'm really excited. Do you think there'll be a...
There definitely
Or
will
no?
be.
Okay, sweet. Okay, I'm excited now. If I don't see a couple, I'm out.
Okay, all right.
Etho, did you
Ethan,
get
what
your
do you
initial?
think? I thought it was a ball pit, so I'm a bit confused. I'm gonna look a
Okay.
little closer.
Okay.
The thing that I find most interesting about this, like from a building perspective, this is not something I would have ever thought about myself, but now that
Okay.
I see it,
Mhm.
I think it's pretty cool. You have like a double arch thing going on there, where you have the 2 smaller arches together, and like
Yeah.
inside a
Mm.
bigger arch,
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
which
Oh, yeah,
is
you're talking
quite
about those windows.
quite fancy. I gotta say, I like that.
Oh, thank you. Well, yeah, I
Mhm.
definitely wanted to continue. Like Bdubs said, I wanted to bring the ballroom elegance into play, and that's I'm a sucker for arches in Minecraft. I can't help myself. I need to add them.
They're just good in design, period.
Yeah, and you can make the
Yeah.
detail look really intricate and also smaller. Because my main issue with this build is that a ballroom's really big, right? But the rest of
Yeah.
my base has a lot of small elements, and I was gonna add a giant building on the edge of that, and it kind of the scale was all off, so I had to make it feel smaller in scale
Yeah,
by doing that.
yeah.
So it's kind of where the
One
arches
thing
come
hasn't
in.
been mentioned is
Mhm.
the landscaping. Very beautiful
Thank
cliffs that
you.
make up the whole area. They're very,
Yeah.
very cool. I think
Thank
that's what
you.
I mean, the buildings are great and fancy. I'm a sucker for the landscaping because I think that really
That's a great point.
makes it
Oh.
elevates the build. So
Yes.
Thank
I think
you.
that's really cool.
That means a
Yep.
lot because I put a lot of effort into the landscaping. Probably took me a little longer than the actual ballroom itself.
I could figure. I could
Scar
imagine.
knows. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
that's
it's not level terrain. Like for instance, I just make a giant pancake. You have this you have this thing so tiered, which is cool because you have like this as like a middle ground, and then you have a tier over here where you have like the plants growing, the crops, and then you even go up another level, and then you have here. So there's multiple levels to give it more dimensionality to the design, which I think is cool.
There's even more.
That
Underappreciated.
is cool.
You can come down this way, follow it down even further, go down this way. You've got another tier of land, and you
Oh,
can
wow.
follow down this way. And then there's like a little farm building over here that I want to do something with. And then you go down even further, and you get access to the
Goodness
beach.
sakes.
And this
Okay,
comes
Pearl,
around to the pier.
Can you talk to us how you think when you're doing something like this? Are you working with kind of the natural terrain, or what's your thinking process when you're figuring out these paths and levels and layers and stuff?
It's definitely using the vanilla terrain. Like, I look at it and go, okay, what's like an aspect to it that the vanilla terrain's actually done pretty strongly, and how can I then segment that up to be a more interesting element? I love making cliff faces. So I was kind of just like, right, let's start by drawing a few lines that follow the vanilla terrain around the sides and everything, follow the curves, and then find where the vanilla terrain kind of sucks and fix it. So this is kind of the shape I
Was
ended
there
up
a
with.
cliff here before, kind of thing?
It was
Or,
kind
or
of a
did
really...
you dig it out?
I didn't dig it out, actually. I just built on top of it, and then, yeah, actually just straight up built on top of it. So there was a bit of digging,
cool.
but not very much at all. I pretty much just outlined an area with the stone, built up the cliff faces, and then just kind of built up the grass to then, you know, hit the edge of that. But even if you dig down, I don't think it's too hollow. Like, see, you can look through here. You can kind of see where the old terrain was.
Now, who
Yeah.
are the people who live here at Pearl? Like, who are the people?
Who are the people?
Yeah.
Well, I live here, but
male
I haven't really
lady.
kind of come up with that lore yet, I guess. I've kind of just been slowly trundling along.
Do you have like an automation tower where they're controlling all the robots? That'd be cool.
Well, I mean, now that you speak about it, I don't really have that in particular, but I did add that bit of, do you see that giant windmill on top of the ballroom tower right there?
Yeah.
That's a new fancy part of their
Observatron.
wind technology. It's a sideways windmill, and I thought it was about time to add another piece of technology to the space because I've got a few like little wind options here. Wind and solar, I need to make it a bit more complicated with the tech, which I will be adding that over time. But yeah, I thought that kind of sideways windmill was at least a good start. It will power everything that's going to be in the ballroom, which you'll find out later is going to have a lot of tech in it. Like a lot.
The bounce floor.
Yeah, the bounce floor.
Yeah.
Nice.
The fact that couldn't be any more accurate. But anyway, yeah.
Dude, I ruin movies all the time. Now I'm ruining Pearl's
Some of the
videos.
plot devices, dude.
Pearl, wonderful job on round 1 of review. Wonderful
Thank you.
job. We are now entering round 2, which is a little more punishing.
Yes, please give me like your honest
Yes.
feedback on ways I could change it. And I would love to like know your feedback of like what I could do around the back as well, because it's, you know, all
Yep.
open. So
Yep.
and specifically though the feedback of like the roof. So I'm
Yep.
in free cam right now, but the roof is very flat and I didn't know how
Yeah.
to like do something with it. So
Idea.
mhm.
So your theme, they're big into solar panel and like managing resources and stuff, right?
Mhm.
Could you have like some cool water collection system on the roof, or
So
Ooh, I
you're
like
saying
cooling water together somewhere?
we kind of make like tanks of water and stuff like that on top?
Yeah. You capture it
Okay.
with the roof and you recycle it for your plants and stuff. You know?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
I'm going to move to my part now.
Okay, yeah.
And I know...
Oh,
He's
goodness.
going after
I'm-
the trees.
No, the
Love
trees
my
are lovely.
trees!
The trees are lovely. I'm currently standing on the position.
Uh-huh. It's very bland where you are. I know. It definitely can use some detailing.
Yes.
I went a bit
Yes.
lazy on that side because I was like, I don't know
Well-
if I'm
Oh,
sure
dear
about the shape
goodness,
of
no.
it. So,
Pearl,
uh-huh.
I think sometimes when you're designing, and like even in video games and here in the server, you have to think about eyeballs, right? and you put
Yeah.
the most effort where the most eyeballs will be. And right here, you got not many eyeballs back here, right?
Yeah.
So just to do something, get something is good. But I think this could be if there were anything to do, and I'm not suggesting you should, but maybe this turns more into like a dome back here.
A
Comes
dome?
out. Or just remove it and continue this roof pattern that it's intersecting, you know?
Okay, so basically what would happen with that is it would turn it into what's around the front. I thought it might be a bit too repetitive, which is why I kind of changed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Would you still recommend continuing the pattern?
Okay. No. I mean, you could, but like if it just came out, you could even keep like the top shape, you know?
Okay.
But if it just came out like this, and then
just
was
so
like
it's not flat.
rounded back up, it could give you an opportunity to do something interesting inside with the roof as well.
Yeah. I'm trying to imagine the dome on it right now, what it could be. Yeah, I could see. See
maybe,
that.
maybe.
It's things to try because I'm just trying to like figure out how to make this side look visually interesting because it's also the side that Cobb's gonna see, right? And
yes.
It kind of just sits here. I also haven't done the terrain on this side, which really doesn't help because it's not supported.
And I think if it stays the way it is, it's still great. But yeah.
But you can be harsh, Bdubs, as well. You can be harsh because you like.
If it stays like this, I'm gonna puke. I'm gonna
Okay,
throw up
I will change
in my
it then.
mouth.
Okay.
No.
Well-
Oh my.
You know, if you throw up in your mouth, it kind of sounds bad for you, not for me.
It does, yeah. That would be
So-
terrible for me.
Yeah.
No, I'm
We're
kidding.
gonna do
I'm
that.
only kidding.
Just
Okay,
disturbing
Pearl.
looking
You
at
could
this, Pearl.
you could add like a balcony to it too. I like balconies. Like a place-
Balconies.
people, they're dancing hard in the ballroom. They need to get
Uh-huh.
out every once in a while to cool down in the
Yeah.
nice air and have a little walkout area.
Have their wine,
And look out at the
Some
starry
fresh air.
skies.
Yeah, give a bit of a balcony. Okay.
So I assume you'll continue the terraforming down at the bottom here.
I certainly will. Yes.
Yeah, this area I think would look really cool. It's just simple things to make it look more alive. It's like pipes, with water spilling out over the water of the cliff, right? You just have like pipes coming out. Also, being that there are robots around here, you need a hangar for them all. So putting a place
okay.
around here for a hangar for all the little robots that's taking care of the farms would be cool. It just adds that little extra like human element to it. I think would be fun.
Ooh,
Okay,
robot
yeah.
waiters.
Robot
And then at
waiters.
some-
Yeah.
They
That'd
bring
be
you your
cool.
drinks, in the ballroom.
I would double down because I think what you do with the little robots is really cool. So adding even like somewhere around here, like a little air traffic control tower that's controlling them all. That's kind of the brains of the robotic nature of the whole area. So it ties into that command tower. I think it would be cool.
Okay, I like it. All right, noted. Yeah, there's a lot of cool ideas being thrown around. See, I love like seeing what all the brains, when they come together, like what other people can think of that I might otherwise not. I think it's really cool, and I think we should encourage, also giving feedback in general, and helping each other out a bit, especially if we get stuck, things like that.
What were your thoughts here, Pearl, to connect this up?
I don't know. This is the part I was most stuck with. How do I
Interesting.
finish this without just looking boring? Like, it would probably end up, attaching to other structures at some point in the future. But I'm not going to get around to that for a while. So how could I finish it in the meantime? Stone?
Stone wall.
Just the stone wall.
No!
Stone wall.
No!
No.
No!
Okay. No.
That's
No.
the Bdubs way.
I need it, like, I don't know. I think for the ballroom, sure, it will connect eventually, but I think it should have, like, a decent back to it and then just connect in other means.
Yeah.
Because it's a big building.
I just bring down the cliff here until you're ready.
Bring down the cliff. Oh, just kind of cover it up and pretend it doesn't exist.
Yeah, I just build up the cliff here temporarily. So because I think it naturally should move into another building because that's how you've kind of curved this whole thing is it just transitions from one building to the other. So until you're ready for that building, just build up the cliff here. And then when you're ready to build, you just knock the cliff down.
Okay. Make a temporary cliff. That's very on Scarborough.
That's what I would do.
You know what? It would be such a small amount of symmetry. It wouldn't be too much symmetry just to copy
What I
that
did on the other side.
to make
Yeah.
the turn. Yeah, right.
Mhm.
It's not much.
No, it'd be easier than doing a cliff face, I'm not gonna lie.
Pearl, I think the whole thing is fantastic, and of course the critique
do?
stuff. Forget that stuff. It's amazing how it is.
No, I really want the critique there, because like I love all the stuff that you guys make in different fields, of course. And Bdubs look up to you a lot. I'm just gonna say it straight out. I love what you do.
Oh, thank you, Pearl.
So
thank you.
it was just like, right, I think Bdubs would have like a really good eye for like maybe if I'm a bit delusional, you know, I've been building this colorful style for a while now. And I'm just like, am I getting delusional? Does the scale fit? Do the shapes fit? Like, does it work? You know, that's kind of.
I think the scale is fantastic. It's big. You
It
know, I
is very
build
big.
small. Yeah.
Small? You do not build
I d-
small.
I
do
kind
not.
of do.
You do not.
Like scale-wise, this is 6 feet for me.
Yeah. Well, that's player scale, right? So
So like, scars.
What?
See, and I'm as tall as it. Okay.
wow.
But
what
that
tall
is
you are.
No,
like
this is 6 feet.
yeah, right. No,
I'm confused.
I play. This is 6 feet. So if
Okay.
you think about it in
2 meters.
real terms,
This is 6 foot, really. This is 2 meters.
yeah. But
That's
like,
right.
think
I
about
see.
this.
Yeah.
If you have the ceiling in your house is like 8 or 9 feet usually.
Mhm.
That's kind of standard ceiling height. So this would be the height of the ceiling in your house. That's pretty small.
That feels too low. I feel like I'm about to hit my head on the ceiling.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got to scale them up like a block equals 1.5 feet or 2 feet. And I think
Yeah.
you did that in here. I think
Yeah,
it
because
works.
I wanted, because you know, normally ballrooms have very high ceilings. I'm like, right, let's raise up the roof, and plus it gives space for things like those puppy boys right there that Scar was just using.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly the reason, you know, for the bounce house.
Where'd he go? He went behind me.
Yeah, how did he get behind? Etho, could you do that one more time, please? That.
He's a bouncy boy.
Wow.
The fact that that shocks you two makes me very worried about staying.
Well, no, if I do it,
We
it'll
haven't
go this
gone yet.
high. That's it.
Like, how do
Etho's
you?
just soaring.
Come on, give me one of those. Give me one of
Alright.
those. Give it. There we go. All right, it's not that hard. See? I know I'm behind you.
With her Aussie ping, she does it.
I got.
No,
I
it's just don't jump. Just don't jump while you do it. Just hit. There's some fun things that you can do with them. You can climb walls with them as well. It's great.
No.
Let's see, right? I am just gonna simply do this.
No.
What?
No.
Yeah, come on. You
so
just
cool.
spam it. Spam it against the wall and you get up. Don't activate your elytra though, because it's not gonna work.
Oh, maybe that's my
Yeah.
issue.
And don't jump. Just hit. There you
Oh,
go.
wow. That's
See?
neat. Ow. Okay.
Hey! See, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Sky, you got this.
Wow.
You got this, buddy. You gotta time it just right.
Wait, I was getting. Stop banging me.
Hey!
There we go. When you stopped banging me, I got up here. Nice.
Oh man.
And Pearl is back again today for a little bit of a summary. After a bit of playing around with wind charges, we decided to go check out Etho's brand new roof while rambling amongst ourselves. The purple is all gone, and it is so wonderfully made. See? Purple does inspire people to get rid of it. Yeah, that. Either way, thank you so much, Bdubs, Scar, and Etho for doing the Hermit tour with me today, because there was such a great amount of feedback to listen to. Since that clip, as you can see, I have covered over that back sideways hole, whatever you want to call it there, by just replicating the details that I have on the other side over here. And I've also kind of just slightly started to figure out the cliff edge line and where I wanted to bring that to get this place all beautifully terraformed on this side as well. But that is going to take a while, so yeah, don't hold up. I do very much love the idea of the water tanks on the roof that were suggested, and also I'll look into both the hangar bay that Scar mentioned and the adjustment to the side piece that Cub sees to kind of see if I can make it just a little bit nicer to look at from this side. All in all though, that unfortunately marks the end of the episode for today. From sheep hide and seek to pranks, building, and then a pretty big tour, it has been a fairly full episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, please let me know down in the comments below. And, well, you know what? I'll catch you all in the next one when I get working on that ballroom interior. I am so excited. Oh boy. I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye!